gender and social protection yes remo and the Minister of Interior sense when you poses national security threat you never be moving on be go and my young keten na hu bia mo bokra keke e tan kra keke obi adwuma wo ye no what is all my needing ono de gini sika it's a mestre me sense su bi Kenya se abrem e wo Asante region Kumase asem na me ka ne na no pay se be sra so muntu wana mo na egu ye hu fi so man egu ye dem ase omo nya Ghana de hye omo Nigeria fo no magu de nkwada maya kete bi go na de omo ye no bre fipa omo bo ho no anya sem keto akora yempa mo they should go back to your country no nkobo je ntrabra no ho ontumi fom dim bone na mese o man Ghana din ontumi fam egu ye hu fi nsa it's time say see ka no kora kire ye ho say ahoho bia begu o mo se o man ni din say o mo chance no mu di sasem hunu no o man mu ha so o man mu no be ne sa o mo nye ho Ghana ha de no way enti da eno no enti o na mo Kumase na Kumase e fine pa enti me kwasara me maame ma ko awo me hu me maame mani agise ya ma kwa no pe me mo ache menum so ho ye pa Yakopon e mo ahode man ya bere bia sa enkwan no beba o so ai na wa bedi wo nkwan no maame meba dodo enti ma ko be bia wo bia no pe me mo ache meni so wutie me mo ache pa na menchia Uncle Tommy Abiak pharmacy wo Ashtown bro anope me mo ache pa utiri nkwanso Uncle Tommy nyefie dusia over the weekend na efe Kumase for chiro do e de kire Uncle Tommy nti Uncle Tommy Abiak pharmacy Kumase Ashtown anope onu me mo ache pa e ma utiri nkwan once again wo don do yere sana mo je me faso no manage ho pa afi people's mother onunya for Elizabeth Ajeman nkane ofurukrum MP ye mami die bunabunu na fine papa nti anope mami anope me da wase pa odo ne abadaye wo ye mu no efiri tititititi enkoso sa bere bia sa na misanso enchia na Ajeman ode me ye rounds na Ajeman na ji anope machi na nana ebusi nana Cadillac nana Dafen ene miami nua pani bra kwa me pani kapas ene matia jansi fo nyina ni ata se mo ma Kumase ye me de pa manka na me boa nti no pe no abo de man for birthday wish twam tew na me ma mabidwafo akwa aba na fe ye hyase na sorry ye ni enkommo ene eye Ophelia se wafrin pon Kuku Health and Extension Division Cocoa Board na hona ye adwuma ene eye wawoda nti fi wukunu ene oma nyina ho ewo Australia omo mountain nkwamu ntiri nkwa pa nkwantenti no bisa de ma bibia sanso ene Dr. Michelle na Amoko Vanderpool awo Glojo Rema Hospital na wakaso nso ene atokwa amena awo fiasa men kan kiro se ntiri nkwa Dr. Michelle na Amoko Vanderpool no pe unso ntiri nkwa ba kun so ha set Kofi ose kisi dodo na afre no Drome Kwabenya Chief of Staff ene onabo adwo asafo se men kan kiro se ntiri nkwa pa anti Drome Kwabenya Chief of Staff yani akwa post ewura set Kofi ose kisi onabo adwo asafo se men kan kiro se ntiri nkwa na mfa ba ko wentwam na fe yensan emra owura Edmond Adey na do na friend na wusu awo Simaf Ghana na fe Jehovah Nisi Assemblies of God ho na wosom anopei na ya ko na du se men kan kiro se ochia opa na ntiri nkwa na kwa wuda ide ntiri nkwa na wode emawo na fe congratulations to Professor Dorcas Ubriyeboa say we say we Professor Mua nti Professor Dorcas Ubriyeboa no pay utiri nkwa koso esuade a ne kire ade sa da se pebre nti busuani nyina so mountain nkwa obe akpa na mikata mauno na close ya afi Dr. Ufuri UK or their family usuhum ene casti UCC Damita ene Deborah water ma say omuma ntiri nkwa nti ye de no besi ya na fe ye doso pa na ya hyase di nkoma fe nkomodidi na chi no kwambemu a ye de befam nene ye nkomo bedie no nsama hodo miensa na ye ba beka ho asem de di kan se galamse ekono ye guso gidigidi na ye ka say ya chi chamfan mako 1070 chamfan na ya chi otama port when e krade bae Wine and a crowd by as we speak, you know, poor crowd by ya brasa me and fam magana had ya. Do the buy and other than yanchin magana for us as a de buy. And I bear the yachin I be enough for no saira. You be the home commerce as some who hear me papa. Name and shame when I see it to me share. Na a year, no fair no chin so. Minority for any abri, almost someone can say they'll fight for cocoa farmers. Don kuma amna shebe dwamu chese kokwa akuafo momfa monito am so mbesu akwa ma papa de bisa se santokwa yi ntokwa ahoden wom ana se political ntokwa ebedi ehon komo na fe yese 50 oil quarries wom war filling station kese ne nasefo no ebinum de oman Ghana ka eto esomtua no muntua 986 million Ghana cedis enya de omotua na no yebeje sika ahai ebedi sika kan enti ensansom yense na ebedi hu nkoma no pe na ne abedwafo abekamensa na ebedi enkomo no me benkum so pe honorable Betty Crosby Mensa enkane Afran Plains North mnahye bidwani enani dan medical hu no ewo TV so honorable akwaba Baby aboko
nyame adom we ogidie se mo so mo hoye
adom na bia na de mako togbi ajalaja ho aha
wako Ghana pa o so ayefe
medasi se baby aboko
asomdwe ho
e de ho ase doctor no so isafu se ni MP communication team no mi hia ne da na de me hia no chiriano ugusu ya ne tintin ye mi refi me de ma nya ne say me ya na ye my chips ya be je me kwa da bi mo chi kwa ma me wi bi
okay so me say
grofu ya me
anya hwe nya agba chi na
a char ma to so akwa ba ya boko
mo ye pa
aha ana sister nso wa ha efi akwanche wa eka UP party no ho na ono na oye deputy director of operations enema United Party ekuo no chiriwia no onye bida enti why bida
eja my fast and 3 days dry mishano so woni medumfa na me papa ye Pentecost sofo
okay
enti ya makwaya ehwo ni ye vacation place no dey akogo and aboye enti fast and dey ye
mo ya den ye dey ye pa
but eja ma me mbo mabaso
ye da se
mo set up the exactly say me who say me comedy station this week makwa but mo dey no I will say ye extraordinary my because mo dey no e pushu ma wo ba studio a so African printing. And yes, the combination of cautious you tadia, Ubetinamua, Enfa.
Yeah,
my idea, when
that's sitting in a wolf father Roma. And see another Nemaha, Nemadi or Hapa, and I no buy no sono, a fresh and yet artificial. The young a fresh and artificial. That is UTV for you. And see, I fear. Our man said Islamic.
Islamic Senior High.
The war
Abrepo Junction.
Me kofa ho Sunday no.
On say ho efe.
Ho efe pa na kwara na pon school. Omo ye chiri wi.
Na ye pon school ne ye ba ne fe.
Na efe pa me ko pray so. Hijab no.
Omo ye chiri wi. Omo ye. But omo ya o. Eja ade ba kwa ya na me license na omo da wo class. Enye easy.
How much
sorry no. We say we betro no two tro no two better no echi no.
No adra. Wabre.
Enye easy.
Nyina ka ho bi ena ma wiase wi pa yo. Anyway. Let us see ne momre na yen sha semfa free me sha semfa free honorable. Me hwe de obokrat enu ma yesi chamfine. galamsey asam de me de meka se maka pa na ne nipa famu wo galamsey nsam kan ho no se yeka se yebeka wo fidie so a emu atem didie na emu threat ne ho ne manema de bebre na so so ma ne yenti na yemu bi no me in particular na me ye chamfine 1070 tio ebra ye kokun no ye nyo bi onya kokodro asankwa kra chamfine ni bi de fi abrochire ade afa poso de abaga na ade afa tamaport eyi if I'm who man kase be bufu ya na me boa eye me bufu papa you say people are taking no money for granted for their personal and selfish interest in it eti yahwe ade ne ya brasam ye galamsey obi anya kokoduro wan de ho na me pese ye de adwede kopa wanya kokoduro e defy or managing asie o man ko aye ko no so ono nko abetumi akokra e de aba o de abaye den ho an kra ye honorable we ye hu we ya does that mean so ko no ye betumi akoni ye ko 10 minutes
eja ne di kai no me magana fo hina atinkwa
no dia da se
nyame ya aduma se na enim no ochina
sa
ye ba bedi ye Independence Day
ye
fa hodie
sa
ye papa His Excellency Dr. Kwame Nkrumah eji edi magana fo mame sanfa konya we su na me nchia Ghana ma hina na modwuma den mu determination mu commitment na ye ka fa hodie a etimi agisi ho bosum we ye Ghana month
yeah
we hwe se na ye hina ye ho aye fe ya me wo say ye very committed say ye be celebrate ye bosumi na ye ka kwa akosi the fight against galamsey na me de me hu ni say bibia ye hina ye concern esanse ye hwe ohaw eni enya a galamsey edi oman na ehu hia se ye na ye the yes original prekope but one thing I say yes hu ni say akwakoye bibia akoso ache it has become part and parcel of us in fighting such an illegality na yes most of the time na ya na ye drink akra na mebo EPA ene Ghana ban abaso pa se ene headline aba beto abontin nokre senye wo commitment to fight illegal mining na minua some no ka say a lot of these machines there was system dada
yeah
meaning say in October 2025 and EPA state ban on these machines say my fabricate in terms of year manufacture no there is a ban on it year import there is a ban on it and even say wo bi pona wo ton krampo a ban no ma ho kwan yatina ho ahwe anima enne wo mu do se ayoyo ama enne obi a ono se me de me de mran be hye mensa na ma ye ne amepe no wo ye importation no aban so so eden a kire se embra wo man yi enti me de eja ne edi kan mebo EPA ni aban no task force now wo ma establish to fight a menace galamsey illegal mining no mebo ma ba so papa say wo matumi ede yokono aba bedroom sam pempenso meaning say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama onne the leadership and as a bamu penifo Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources wo we now very much committed in terms of task force and woma set it up say ye be call various mining areas na yetumi achichichi machines ni oma womu baby ense na emfata so mbe mining no mugina ni hina no ye behwe kwan ye be fa so ye no mbedi no se ne mbra no ye den ese enu efata intermediate wo busa me pa dia I think say is a decision in the right direction esan says ye ka illegal mining aya na ne nseso no anase repercussions na aya na ye time ena na edoso papa na dodo na beka se esikasem me hu ni se aban no the other program
newspapers report ya no pay mehwehwe na makin kan say oba bi ne ne mamiensa omu nyina akoto amena mu nyina ewu
eja
enti na me de na o kan
ho say it's just one of such stories
yeah a chronicle
as we call mining communities now ube who say a lot of it aya na ye cover up because yanka say ya tum say practice na na illegal into most of the time no won say ya cover up into ye ma the law enforcement agencies nkwa nya aware say sa na ema we ekoso once upon a time when this country yankasa ye military officer ye Major Mahama amanfo bi through illegal mining yansa yetimi edi nenya ama papa no ehwere ne nkwa ama ne mma ebeye enjanka intime de message sisubio say me bo aban otisui and the task force and the minister for lands and natural resources and the EPA all the stakeholders are wo maja tum so mo beboa ama senior medi kanka this is not a fight e betimi di dakopa aye akwa manesi but you can see the government's commitment and no ehye min cry say ye weni daso na anche and I said that chian kwamba no we will finally find a solution and a lasting solution ebeboa ye amagalamse no ye betimi esi ano krakrakra ye nkasa mining no maye mine of course trading ponyankopon edi achayen in terms of your natural resources and we have to make the best of it but there are other legal ways ye tumidi ye mining ebeboa ye it will not be a risk to the community and I say nipa dodo na wom no enti ye begusu asre ye community members ne say wom nhwe nipa dodo no se ne illegal mining affect yen insha woso if I say me country ni ye na Ghana man the hazards illegal mine or how the bread or mine no yenhwe kwan ye befa so in fact even when it comes to the cleaning of our water you will say government makes a lot of investment that money could have been used in other sectors ebetimi aboaye say bitafrache me hu ni say or how no aya na do so pa na we should continue yen use platform to say media platform no yenhwe kwan ye befa so betimi educate ya manfo say bitafrache say bia wo be wo ba na nani ba ku ni ho na bia na so atwa I mean me who said they are all unpleasant bia na akwala no kwa from birth yes akwala no ye cancer or your cancer patient and other effects niam bia say ye cut down na ye empower your health services na yenhwe kwa ye befa so betiama the needed education ebeboa ama yetimi atwa saa edwuma we su krakrakra
me da se enti we de ma mimisa we be 1 minute na wogidi se yase yache sanfa no nyo no no be share ship no mu container no mu aburuchire no no dimrika be ko share ship no de ne bankra ha yobi ene kraye wogidi se odipa no se de me meti hai obi de sabe entampe hama if you voter region eba na se baby ko baby etumi che no ejeli no omane mra kaseti ya se Saudi ya adwuma illegal nti so bi nso akraba illegal wogidi se se etu bo nipa ni di na obi hu saseme na akraba ya na so twi bi o wa ye de man na mansantumi hu ana
eja eno de me no be ya adwe ho but ne me pese ye emphasizing say the law is made for us because as human ye nipa nko ade ye niema bi ewo ho a enhyeda enkombra kwa na se enwie pepepe yo enu nti ene ye hyehye emra se wukọ the other international world ni ade a wo say ebi omo law enforcement na di mu kakrasen ye de no over the years no dodo no etiminya ekwan bi omo evade anaso omo timi twom ho e de fa emra no ho no ma fo mo ho adi but Mimi Huni said this time around, under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, he is very committed. And nunti impo say we beba beto abonting amaye hina ye who say these machines have been imported. Na aban inside then aso munu me say see hina who ehye in cry say there is hope. And that's all na ban no so etu anamo measures bia somebody to abonten maybe the mechanic say makwakoye Ghana ni no we should all be accountable in one way or the other it is a who be hia po say sa company no and as individuals involved ye de be ba beto abonten ne name ahyem wom say de be ye adesuade ama wo so manya sa insunsun ho na I think that is the right way to go. But I want to use the opportunity to applaud the enforcement agencies and then government in general for the yeoman's job they have done.
Isa, me share the workers at the Daily Guide in Emua, Kratafeto su edunsia. Yes, man jail 3 years for illegal hunting. Okoyeha, hunting, and you call hayo, Okoyeha. I will quite britubia. your friend no ankasa conservative area na je se ho no ye makwan ma obia eme ye ha ewo wildlife area na okoye no mo okumu okra se okukun otwene na krantie na yi esan say wabu mra so ntine jeli me 3 years oko ba bia nse se oko okukum aboa na wako akukum aboa nti kodam 3 years ne dia na aboa no kukum yo o mu se mo ya de ho hia pa okukum ababidi okodam 3 years obi nso aka chamfan efi abrochire dia ba chamfan so enim se ye nsuo ama nipa pimpim bebre ne be wu emo pimpim bebre ne nso onwase betore eti sa papa yoko ye ha ya okukum mu ya ye ko je ne 3 years yi oni chamfan ni we say dey say ye chamfan ni
eje ko na before obi bobo wuro fi abra ombo kokoko no na chede woni mu bi wo fi ho
okay
anasa obi no otu nsa frɛ no obi entum mbo wuro fi abra woni mu bia so obi bakra bibi efiri abrochiri na wa fa seed na wa badru Ghana port na che se onim waya oye damada no nde yebetina ha discuss newspapers ba publish at the end of the day chamfan no na wura obi a okra de baye no yebe ne den on no issue we are not punishing people enough. That is why Galamsey yehu de Galamsey eye west every day me free western region. Western region is the west part in terms of Galamsey Juma omu eye. Na say the politics. Na no me sister honorable Asmo Canada Mahama is committed. Yes, he is committed. Aban Ben Obaya uncle committed. Aban Ben Obaya since Professor Mills in the time. I didn't say Professor Mills Nankasa Juma or no President Mahama one Obaya over 5 years baby Inus of my namesake or 5 year coping baby or kada oh I didn't put my papa because or fighting no na Galamsey no so air fighting no yeah bay Nana Danko Akufo-Addo na abrodo or declare say mama obi anko site for about 6 months no obi anko at the end of the day Galamsey no na ekwesisen campaign time yenya ebinumu mo ko Galamsey side kaka kire obo de tutia aban we no no mo no wompe we ye na yembra na yemo ye Galamsey no the day obati say President Mahama ya declare no as president no go back na koye adwuma dem ko funu dey still working free
na sa ayi sa tam no win election won win
no ho win no wa sha o mun kran
sabi ma sha won kran fa ne say me na mo studio ha na wo bia wo na wo take charge wo studio ha na ko fu go abonte me say atadwe wo ha yi me nya kwan wura inside ha mama mo aba wi ni nyina mo de munya botre na sa wo na ukura dan ki na wa makwa man krofo amewura menya ki na nwura ha na krofo ba wi a hwan de biblim na nya wo ne biblim. That
particular comment no offensive
offensive
yes.
Comment but wo at the act no when I am act no ko
no
man dey say prevent act
no all kododo obi ko hono mo kwahye o mo nkran
say ba
that particular statement there ya ba yen ye ba ma wa ye no that particular statement ni offensive but yen to me ye na hwe ebi no even President Mahama o wi ni wi no o san so say anwan na wa ye den wokoye adwuma e wo hodo a o mo ma party na eba power. And you remember the declaration ebi no mo say yan to aba emfa ma omo na party ne ba power within 2 weeks and I said 1 week pe say we declare state of emergency ama Galamsey Eden ejai 1 year down the lane we are still talking about Galamsey. President Mahama oba takra the western region ekwa prostia asama wakati on there Galamsey fight no government nankasa ne mu bi nti na on pede fight against Galamsey because so oba na oba chi wana omukoye labor work na odo oma kotum na kingpins na nkasa wankran ya then you are not doing anything nde omo aba good 1 year ne minti the kingpin back bo akogina court. Even allegations are leveled against party executives. To date, investigation po yan. Are we doing good to ourselves? Yen ankasa as a political party, so no, we are politicizing na say ba na ya nsam no mo say bera na ya ko na say obi so difference so asan so eba back bio. Nti say uba no say uba fighting against galamsey. Uba make sure that young water bodies ni nyina ba ya clean. Na nde yeti ha yasanso eka galamsey ho asama na won fail Ghanaians.
Will you agree with me say Sir Galamsey say me akoso ache ade a ekura etu nipa ache no ya fan say ekuru na ba foforo mi anche na ewu eda ne kisikuru a agibre ansa na ewu
That is
enti say commitment no e wo ho na say wo mi akuru na say one fa ni odin emia.
That is why this government should have been careful the way they campaign in 2024. Because President Mahama na the first time no why president that. Why fight Galamsey in that. On him the way and fighting it. On him how difficult it is. Into so campaigner. All promises you have to be measured. And the ultra kwan obafa so obaka said the ever ya oba kwan ya obafa so ankakan ebe ya na adena eden oko. But you don't tell me there obi a ote so at that time no nipa ko na efele na oba na ya man tumi a ono 1 week obetumi ada stop Galamsey. Na say the tumi na ada mo na 1 year down the lane na want tumi an ya. Are you not feeling? Into ono na me pede nka President Mahama over experience no at that time na should have been measured in his utterances. But yet yes also the ball friends in political football. Now go to Western region and see the number of people who are suffering in the Takwa, Prostia, Valley, Amanfi East, Amanfi West and Co. Go and see. Try unam main road to Sunkwa na Amanfo to Galamsey Asia or main road to so. Cars Chobuno. Mutide one main road to Bimpompa mu collapse road no. Ofa a year friend saying wasa Kropon road no edekwa a year Ayanfori. Main road no to pay na machines esi hold mo ya dwuma popopopo.
Na wo fia kra nyinamu.
Good.
Ayi esi akwa ha no nyina na apapa mu nyina ya no ha ya ba.
So what are we doing about it? Meanwhile, once tina no very interesting there. I was passing through to Ayanfori. Na bibia police for Bob area. Omogina omo check castle no Galamsey fo ewo mo nchen say no moto Galamsey na police fo to give home omo check cars. So they are doing it with impunity. They are not even respecting the law, and law enforcement agencies no so kura so omo so to hold omo hwe abra omo nim said omo ye na illegal, meaning fight na ye fight no a cosmetic yeah just for near do there ye ejuma no at the end of the day no na resource bia emba can find say I can hold some, I can hold some. Almost easy what we want to see. Need that can find or destroy it publicly. Then you know that can find now with the buy no. Ya say no. Say and to me and say na. And say ya damn 1070s a can find say basan go back to bush. And I say oboko bush. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Excavators. Since I'm like say Galamsey about excavator. It's just like buying a bicycle. Because of what's car. Obetumi at 10 at the same time. But yet we are the excavators eba because excavator juma enya ba akonanti people are hiding behind construction. No mo de nyina dem edeba omo de bape no mo de kobush. Your forestry na enim there or your reserve forest na obia enko hod mo sisi they are depleting the forest. So we are worsening the situation. At the end of the day no there kwabana
yes sir
etumi bi se wo hu there yeto gold na enye reserves na ade nyina ye ko na de ton gold ya say na gold dwuma na gold board na ade nyina e bi se wo hu there gold board sika na yenye no wa hia gold na yeto no wa hona nam se ento no wa Galamsey fo nsema Galamsey operation na omo ye na nyina gold na omo nya no omo de den hona no oto. So we have empowered Gold Board, giving them money, and we've set up companies. They omunko one omoya illegal almost say water bodies so next and so koto efi omunchen. I
sabre ni sha say all this while and you to Galamsey ni for na neto.
Ono na make there. So if all this one thing in our next year Baba regulate. Said the ever year Adamunya money in our pastor, we don't encourage this in the illegal miners.
So who is encouraging?
And you see, one thing that we need to also know there. Yaka illegal mining, and ya only and lances companies, you know, and I said one of Munya lances for no illegal. If you check deeply, those who are holding lances are also doing illegal. Because lances, you know, yeah, the license number one. Yes, no coin of first or miner, and I'm a but a bit of license now. No, or this care until about more licenses. But be all ye Jumano and some part of there, all ye Jumano home. And so, forest, just because the person has lances and tenant Bakuno, dig all round. No, or say your forest, no, or say your water bodies and so.
Don't we know all those people?
So because money
is a bit when you could draw crack because I do baby I said they are okay politics. Say obi abambi wona so ye na say or chi obi na so nipa na o chi na ekwaye other political party near politicizing say or winch hunting or whatever so that mo bro fa kasa na mo keka no with that no when you say no crack na mo ko na ye din no
yeah kunu de obeyedin in a sense that both MPP and NDC, we haven't come to consensus.
Okay.
Say you build the consensus to fight against Galamsey. Because all the yam in there.
So Chanam de Ayo.
Chanam summit by Yaw. Damn Nassia game no obaye. Nassia 1 hour muso ya no so. Eya Kobana. Are there your friend the gold there so no? Yeah, the gold the Kitua Badem ha. It will change the fortunes of this room. And Sika, your friend is Sikano. It can change everything.
Sky Moja.
Nipa bebre, and I say few people. Na ebe tumi a discover gina nim na nipa ko na resist sika no na wo dem mra ejuma. Na sika pa mra ejuma bio. Once they have the money, na nipa ko no ko no ko no galam say na sa wonya gold no ba na sika no ta ho. Oba ho no ma you will go back. And they are well equipped with sophisticated guns. You either accept or you go with a gun. That is how some of them are operating. So 9 months before just about 50, I think 52 areas are collapse our friends was this Bansu in the western region. I think it's Gila Bansu in the western region. I think it's on the newspapers. Checker everyone there. Gila Bansu 52 areas are destroying. Good. I give you only 2 weeks. Go back there and see. Once that place one identify there or the gold you can stop them. You can bend and go. You can find your saying.
And then I said, "Yeah,
can find your come once a month. Do fear about three come once a month. Can find no. I don't want one part there. Will be too much craft free about three. Yeah, you be Ghana ha.
I remember Ashanti region. I'm going
to manufacturing them.
I say, warehouse be Ashanti region, baby. Omo kwena China for aya omo manufacturing
specialize in that and they are manufacturing champagnes in Ghana. So if you stop them from importing champagnes in Ghana, no, omo ankasa wa bia obo kwakwa then acquire local ones. The omodo to nso mu a ya to nyina local ones are manufacture wa Ghana ha. Ah ya de ankra, ya de titira ase na ya de ni nyina ya Ghana ha de. So what you are doing there, the operation that you are doing over there, no, doesn't stop them from operating. So show all the campaigns in and there. The following day you will come and meet another campaign because they have the money that they can build another one. So this fight is on a small one.
A small one.
On a small fight.
If you me wahu. Makasa mi di ya umu na meboa because mi hunsu a efe. Maybe be a woman you may be a brim wo. Enti mi numse na brim sitie.
Brim nana.
It's even dry enough.
Minim there send na densu etie. Densu kura there 2013 me fa gina mo so be se me mpene empene kira mo nkutu gold wo. Mining company bi. Omo ye search nkyene atwa mo betu. Fortunately over 1.5 years me ye hu de single-handedly. Ye hu de sama mining company na to me anya adwuma. 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020 e banar. It's a day so I say, and it seems say and phobia ho. ɔman bi value ne citizen life pa hwɛ US but I say yɛsi wɔ Iran na asefue sɛ US so gyadi baako kura wu a ɛyɛ ɔmo yi akyɛn sɛ bɔmbo ato me yamanfo US ni de hye wɔ Ghana ha kwan bi ɔmo fa so ahwehwɛ mu de yɛ kun no ɔmo behwɛ mu a mo de phone akɔ US akɔkɔsie wɔ we don't value human life nansanya I think have for region ho baby amena bi abu amadi pankono ina ewu ena ebinom dipa nan so prepra it say ade no owu adwuma nso nkofo ya na yeye ana ye nyina ya twi yani esan say dipa hye kire no yentumi ntwe o maso obi send a message bi o se sa ne ma ya ba yi documents a ya de kra ne ma no the party say individual and deal so
yes
say company no so owners enti say ni abre pa sa de ya chi no because we can story den nyina no me say dan hu say ye behwehwe mu ahu de import ye na ya twena so na me say da e bia o ma kan hu na me nkenken no ho de but me say ade ne ye ni say ba ye photo he TV he newspaper he na ye nti hu bibia bio with this and then Nigeria says say ye na etumi de say etumi antu asimpo a etumi hu bibi kakra
eja me da se ma me nchia woti for na worshipful na me nchia United Party ebusuan nyina na me magana phobia so congratulations ne birthday afichi apa aha ase echina ne edi ahe 69 years.
Hey, nti na ka ye ni pa call pension
na na ya call pension da na
na aka 1 year na mfie nyakopon ba asa so ne ewu ko
70 na eja galamse asem no on say be me say since last year po da bia ye ka aban bia ba ye ka ho asem na da bia me ka say politics adaroma ne campaign adaroma nti ama metutu kwanye hu enoma na nansen ya papa otoko no eko cocoa farmers who say last two weeks obeka ya me betena ha ka say NDC for momfa maka any board na momfa nko cocoa farmers ne ho na monko cheche omu nsem omu ye nipa omu beti ase na emo kwa mekobi because pese bi ko hu ade na me behwe nyame ncha de bem so toko no te oko no ofre me na meni omokoye na eja ye ko ne yakọ western region yakọ eastern region yakọ bono yakọ hafo yakọ ashanti yakọ pa na eja especially western region me do baby no me bisa me ho se nti ade pa na hafo yi mugina so e de to aba ade na pushu ma uko push say me koto aba because me hu ye na wo koto aba wo gina say wo koto aba ma mpuntu ene nsachiraye e wo mabrabom se ne ebe ya me man ne me kro so bedi ye na adwuma aba ho na asetena aba ho na me standard of living no I improve na school aba ho na me ba enye bia ye dey akọ na se sidi no enya hoodi na no ma so ti a esansa me koto aba pa me kwan ye nti no se no ma ne ba kuro no so a ebo no be ye dey ebe wo fom beja me ko rounds no me hu ne saa o me hu ne saa enti me bisa se me do baby kra na me sugu me mu me do baby e kuro bia ye koso ye fro woman no good na me sugu me mu yase oba anye western region
wasa amanfi
oba anye
amanfi west
woman
no good nso mo na ma net that sorry ewo
na say e kuro bi si
ya bubo din ya
shade mobo that woman no good dey lie be eti eja ye kokro no mu na me sugu me mu because ekwan no na eja ye do baby no curve mu no ekwan curve no ai ekose no curve na chia say ebuagu because wutu wani no na galam say ekoso wo ho eye mfutu kwan enti me bisa say sa road ya ye road no is it on paper or a wet ano keke road cocoa road leading there and ya wouldn't say cocoa kriafo no omu nkrase I say galamsey for ya o and if you are fighting galamsey fighter eja say me na me sojani ana police ni ana say media na ye suma me say me nkwasa akro yi so a eja kwan na mefa so akono ahwa me nko ahwa me nko me ka kosi say galamsey fight there eja ye be fight you na ye fight we ya no ana paper show because gold na wo ho no nyame de akyeye o de akyeye ze ye nde ye fa nkyekere ye man ye fa nye ye man yi enti ye de ya ye twiye mutaya ye betu ye twiye mutaya kosoro bafom ye betu na mom ekwan a ye befa so a ye betu no ene na ye se ye hwe na ye ka ni ye ka ni ye na sa kwan papa no omo start as early as possible omo ye abaya bako ada na galamsey fight no aban dada no entumi ankodu pepe so bi aban fofo nka obeto aso dabi o because aban dada no more presidential site abronya na kan ya wa site bi a friend presidential site from Manso from Watson Dr. Professor Watson report just say even in the Flagstaff house no there were big works there enti aja we fight ade we na wa fight na sen ana abato obaye na ye gina sa no ma no so eto aba dada ne gu ye kofa afoforo obaye lo and behold omo so aba na omo so aba yi ye hu so omo fight omo asset green water guard 9 months we for omo season no ma eja ni nyina ye na ye bisa o champagne no de ade eye fidi a ye disi insuo so ewo hye enetie egu esan gu insuo no mu na insuo no ene ye poto na eja wonim se champagne se wo ko galamsey site na me ka ye ko ne ye du enchi na ye si ye kodidi na sana baby a ye kodidi ne China fo bi te ho wonim so omote sare no mo nyina dwane ye China for ni nyina adwane na ebisa se na de na China for we fa no we fa no na etimamu for na man for ne ka che se last we ya ye be sizi omo no ma ento omo te sare no omo fi se soja for ni biem na ba na ye bisa o China for no why na ma omo asetena e wo kromu ho because when this Chinese no omo own stores a ton champagne parts they own stores at the various galamsey sites. Okwa wu bebre. I have na sad I have for kwan I have no hia ne kwan so. Okwa bebre sensam ho. It's owned by the Chinese people. Enti champagne na ye season no. Me abanwe oyebi. Na me bon pa ye say nyame mo ahoɔden ne anisuade hu no. No muntu mi fight sa eko because eko we. It is a delegate system ko. Omo beji sika akoto aba tugu betu asie no ebeye ya papa enye nyina ye nim oyene ene hawa galamsey aseye no ma yensuo ne yensase apart from yensuo ne yensase ye nam kra ye re no this time edua no so kra ye di no chemicals akom iti galamsey fight no eja eye long chain no sa wan sha sene mfi baby a oboa na sene na wo betumi aso mfi baby no eja je say you starting locally ema ye nkwala na adwuma mo ye enkwala na omo hyepo mu ho no eja adwuma bi eni ho
adwuma ni ho a
ama wakoye
hwe me see one sometimes I dey nsem no bi na ye nhweso omo che galamsey fo ibi osi no mekoso aka akopem time asasem no mekoma beto me yam omo chi nipa 34 ewo osi no he ya say nipa 34 no emu 4 pe na ga na fo emu 30 eye Niger
yes foreigners
omo foreigners
yes
owura kandapa kan say bi say the illegal mining activities no foreigners na ye pa ne pursue national security threat
exactly
oko muntaka and so abeka the same thing say a pose national security threat. Meaning say, yenum sa de no, e do ha wo bre ye.
Enti hwan na masha na kwa tena wo.
Enti na yen tumi to na mo say, si agiri si ye doman ne pa. Andi na enim sa di do ha wo e bre ye betumi aboman no. Di eti wo ne hwe.
Ba eja wonim ade so ehu.
Ya ne de wo he.
Sa chamfan ya chi o. Ya interdict omo aji, so omo aji, so omo seize omo ye ni den yo. Eja, they will find another way to bring it. We are there, and one thing I'm sure will obi a war port and say, or say, so be the idea ba. Na say you didn't catch na. The next one, on farm bomumba or to 2 parts. It's the young say sheep way baba or the move gum. No one say champagne and I know the gum. The other shape on the body sugar begum, champagne it the engine, not the gum. So you wouldn't know, you wouldn't see it.
What it is, yeah.
It's just a fight away no. And you fight a kit wow. It's your best abai. So responsible mining no promising or manifesto no. Omumiem. Because mining no, I had the ya, brother, sister, eja, ye bet 2 honorables, ye bet 2. Sikane shafom, edwuma ni ho. Enti yen konfa edwuma wa he, ekomo so de ye. Ye kwan nye. Enoma boa ye de. Mo kofa no ma ne ba village na ne boa ye de. Ye krom on network ni ho. Naja, wonu say this galamsey fight, me wan ade bi. This galamsey fight, e ka ho na sikane system ni wo. Because miners no mo tade pa o. Omo tade rough. Omo buska. Mine na betumi ahye Gucci fort e dey akosite. Mine na betumi the Ram car and I say Land Cruiser na range ya dey flex in the ball life or dey site. But because of galamsey and it is a significant sign say there is a fight going on.
Thank you.
It's a significant fight. That there is a fight going on because right now no any pani kopomo a osuro any pano e kopomo a osuro it measure aban if a foundation was not laid previously mun left someone to me and fight mpa mo de mun lay foundation bi fapim bi na emunye du enti champagne na start season no mun bi amani because the next step you be 2 parts no na ya shepo mbom enti mum bia mani and mum fighting so no go me the sound broadcast champagne ye bi wa mazi he ya kumase mazi ye bi wo
mazi
wo mazi ye bi wo ho enti they should also start fighting locally and champagne also unfortunately you can't fight everybody because obi our license into our license no by all means champagne obey you so ebi mutumi di si nchen na ma sensuo abegum di awoshe enyo mu nyina na di si nsuo so ebi di si nchen na ya sensuo no won nchen e di abe fight
by the end of the day no
ba cha say
okun ye betumi akon
eno ni asem no ye betumi akon but we have to start from somewhere and end somewhere
if you are unim why are there sometimes no kra no ho a na yaka na ya me the way I Mr. present the case no the sad part me say obi a show commitment and apart from the indicators are very clear.
Mr. Galamsey for ka wona system no mo
sense sunsunye bi here
the system no so bi aka say inflation akofo
that is it
we akofo and to seek any system
omo
no be competition system no
girls akwakoye trend bi a Ghana ha no after every 8 years bi a yesesa aban inti no yesesa aban na baabi aban no akosi no no obi aba no abese no this is like okay we have information na abai previous aban no na we had government appointees na they had their hands in Galamsey yenim yabupo bi mu dia it's the seat of government no akasa the necessary how do we fight
mami wonim sa information na o de buy fighting Galamsey if you don't punish somebody now and serve as a deterrent to somebody it will still go on ya wa report wo aban we so buy e dey na o ma ya fa report no o ma chi obi ana o mu chi obi and also ya another factor eti na me sre aban we say sa fight we no me say we ye the gold ni ye betu but they should lay a fundamental foundation, a strong foundation in the sense that sabai fufro ba UP ye ba ye to me say na ye beto aso na ye nsan ye chi me ba cha what you say and one reason why we support this abai in sometimes so that they will do the right thing. So I'm here right thing. I mean, say Ghana for there. Sometimes we don't vote based on development. One for the year. It's omoya there omobeko UP beba. So that the omo yaba yemre. It's omo making sure say Galamsey fight, you know, it will not be only on paper and on comedy say ya chiwe ya yes say there be that responsible mind in there yes omo deba yen sense yo yen sense because China omo too gold and so omo sense you. Omo say US omo too gold, Australia omo too gold. One month you say omo kwa issue no any omo no man omo dey tourist site. Na then na ye yen to me practice bi. Na mom ye ma China ni awa we tu na wi ya farmer na start say be store. Na fa ton Galamsey ho no ma. Na say omo still wan say ba na omo adwane. Ye be sra bai. Say all fighting inflation no ma ye for no. Responsible mining no emra so that sika beba system no because omo ka ho and omo pump sika into system no
okay 1 minute ni enko
you see I'm very sad we are now singing praises as if there is something
Honorable, we are not singing praises.
Okay.
Honorable, we are not singing
we are singing praises as if they are buying way bibi.
Indicators are clear.
So aban way kutia Galamsey no onim say Galamsey ade a oye threat, security threat to this country. There are certain lines yen nyina ye hu anka aban way betu anamon one. Frimpom Barton's report wo. Mami eka ho asem sister. Obia ni ho no mu a ya hwe report no mu a mami allegations there Jubilee House there were certain people there doing Galamsey. Na yantumi amfishi mpocho miwie na yantumi amfishi dam kofo no yanti omo mfa onko gina mraso wonim dam kofo no bɔden ya oba power and this for power ya eye kwabana to be honest amanfi east MP wonim say ya de can fine esi ho e de na poster abo ho no mo portal sunu egu river na mu with impunity other our camera siso no man kasa echoye the evidence is there clear yes aso hu camera so ama ono so kura so agreement with the Nimos say nkofo a omutu Galamsey wo hod the Nimos will leave them omo ya NDC fo omo ya ne boys yes aso ti na ye hu amanfi yesen our win MP something labi ono so ahemfo ba out baka de papa no o say omo forest papa no o say omo nsuo because of that no pomo hia papa no po wo krom hobio mpoto me ba that was under NDC me ba power ya mpoto ma menye and the government imu na mleka ho asa
NDC ba na omo shase ya
me ba Frimpong Barton's report MP for Awasa East constituency in Western region. On no former deputy minister for roads and lands and road and transport under the previous NDC regime. He's still the MP. Yeah, or capture what report in the mood say Galamsey or no more drupa or no to say forest fire or your papa no.
Ngana mo bi san manche no.
Miba yantumi anti. Miba mama wie. Yantumi anti na Ghana for say. MPP for because of your inability to do that no. Mun kwati na nchen. NDC for embra. Na NDC for bae no. Yati mamu bubu eni nyina NDC for. Eye kwabna. NDC for there is an allegation again. Mo kan ya antumi an yisu ma enhu ne ye. Yekede mun national organizer. The national second vice chairman, we are engaged in Galamsey till dates. send them ever investigate issue no say investigate who maybe another issue we saw a party chairman
me evidence
ben no saw there me bubo obidi so when provide evidence and some these are public issues
8 years that is to finish it you are not being
no madam no
yes. Asimesi Obenti way
yes.
When you were in power, na yenim so omaye ni mre bi amakwamo bia ko forest reserve kotu dayi. But your administration Emma to me said now we can go into the forest reserve
and shop there.
Na yenkoye mining
good.
Eti no se ye ka se ade no fare bai no aginsamu pa wo mo abreso a eye party mpanyifo so na eye na enya no kore se ye tipa makopam prefer what report no na nipa wo mu no eye nipa o ka se even the Jubilee House
yes
nipa pay sa issue no yante ho bibia
a very simple issue a very simple 1 minute I told you earlier on Damada na Ghana for say MPP for MPP.
Ntemo shada na manchiro bia.
No, yan tum. Enchi obi. Meba yan tum.
They say no. Currently, the excavators the tracking system is commitment level of the government.
There is no just anywhere. These are public issues. There is no just anywhere. You are having a smartphone. Google them. They are not putting in any allegation. Any allegation. Mama Mr. MPP. Yes, MPP tum. Na NDC for Ghana football. Therefore, 2 minutes for Shamansa. Within 1 week, I will end Galam say. No, you do to me now, and then we get to 1 year down.
Always rely on manifesto.
Oh, you to say, provide you evidence.
1 week, when they can 1 week.
Minister for Communication.
Sam George and 2 weeks.
No, okay, 1 week. It's on my phone. I can forward it to you.
Okay, Sam George 1
week. 1 to 2 weeks. Okay, 1 week.
Okay.
Okay, 1 week. Mama,
see, I can say back back at Dinko Makakra. Ban the same parent and Bobo to me, uncle.
One animal to my uncle.
More on ban the same parent.
The same question should be asked.
Maybe so. Momo 8 years, parent and to me, uncle.
And yet we brought in results. Right. You want us to go in and check the results of MPP? MPP are buying in 2017. You buy and you declare the whole place no go area. You remember?
What is the Satam no so
every activity.
Satam no so na ye ton gold wo Ghana pa.
But no, I'm for your mind. Let's see our system no move. No, I'm for your mind.
Beba. Sabre ni ban
is there any evidence that you can prove to me? The MPP for Baba Abayman, you ban the galamsey and now you mind.
Miss say, Oko record no more. Sabre no, bra ye cancer mo bia into go
exactly. So those who are keeping their gold has to sell.
Oh, sir.
Of course.
2 years.
It's because of that time. No more tons are gold. You need to get the numbers. They don't want you to talk. I also intervene like the way they are doing today. Okay, listen,
clarification. It is 1 minute, you know. As Speaker of Parliament, you know. Bye. Your person for share sa issue we so near ye ni hon komo kakre san say no so e ka ho bi oil marketing companies na mo de o man yika about 986 million Ghana cedis taxes say so mutua no bo mu entua na sa wo kan sorry na say enye ne ene shase ade no wo ho saa chronicle mu wo ho saa ene yete ho saa ene nyina bedu bebi a adure bitin se me hwe di nam se ade ti na sese yetena sia twanya ma ade ni nyini duru baabi ansan yese yetene no one more your responsibility Ghana Revenue Authority all this one no mo nim say this oil marketing company see omo de car na internet so to be twen ama ka no tumi nyini du baby aduro na nse na se yakwakoji sika no wo majuma ne say they are being paid every month wo majuma so mo yeso kwaji sika no enso dipa ni ntua na so nkoje na tua okade a you are not sleeping on your job afia
eja
yes
sir a taxes here a pile up it cuts across na when my document am pile up
there be meaning
because you rely on external forces for money excessive borrowing because taxes when them say internally say omo ade ne show omo nsa no say supervision ne course and omo hwe mu ye omo adwuma and obi a so otua tax so otua enka ye benye sika anka eni se enka ye se ye dane ye ni na ye kobobo betia rofrof
o de mamin kan hakura na tie ni ye was 54 oil marketing companies operating 54. In Ghana 54 operating in Ghana. The Ghana Revenue Authority staggering 986 point blah 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 986 million Ghana cedis in unpaid tax between 2018 and 2025.
So it has a range.
Yes, 2018 to 2025. GR for no more infa. No money Ghana have.
Ebi no omo adeda. Eja, side issue we.
Yeah.
Obia na ye ne responsibility say o see to it to say obeji a wanje ka we ye gu ho no. Say nipa na say punish no. Those people must be punished. It is so bad to see because you can't do the work. Any papa edwuma ye e wo system no mo. Who de ka kwaje ka ne branch won to me ye. Kwaje to ne bra na yemfa pagya o man no. This is a tour about oil companies, which means a tour na so so. Anya ketenkete anya 11 cedis edwomu de mpo aya mo kwagina mo suji o. Atitikiti mo eje. Na denti na oil companies wey ekuku dam. Sanso 54 ma.
Omudi kura o edum din wa ha.
Bubobi na tie fontie.
Yeah, omo body bebre.
And these companies are owned by big men. Menyini se cocoa farmer bia wo oil company. Menyini ebi but the big men, there be cocoa farmer no share class no oni bi. Big men big politicians omo ni mo de yes omo ye the right thing no omo kra na omo cut deals and these taxes no pile na eba ni na deals omo cut into no mu ntua na o de afemu ten na nke besi den na yeti oman mu na wo ton oil ama fango ama nkofo na ye wo company a say see to it to say obeje tax na o se menje me bo oman ne ka adenti we don't fight, we don't check our internal system. You check it. Internal system, na say you check it, na you dey build your mind no. You check it. But rather no, you focus on external forces, external energy, excessive borrowing. Ni e besia, ni e je. And so na sika wo man mu. You say you see to it to say, you beje na kakra we dia kakra na eja wo fi say sa sika ya body. Omo dey come from 2018. Na just MPP abrasu no. Into omo de na chese o man no mismanagement nkwa no mbeyeye ebi eni o eso kwaka wetikokum omo ntiase 2018 if they've given time range make kwa put the na make say cut across now they've given time range 2018 to 2025 ebi ni they couldn't lay any fundamental foundation any strong foundation in anything to fight anything. That is MPP for you, but yet they will not accept it. They will defend. Everyone so be defend it. And the quality of tax yes or Jimo mine near this hospital. You see your friend is say you dey cocoa road. You dey factories. Ama nkwale bi enye adwuma ye no. O se men kwaje. And when we having supervisors na supervision koso. And na ye kase.
Why do we have to blame the government in power?
Oh.
And na aba no wo so no. And I say odwumayeni na busumi bia ye tua de kasa wo adwuma ne se anopa betena ne kasa ma betena na me kasa ma betena kasa ye tua meka
yes
enti no onipa ese so kwaje sa to no awan ye to onim de enti a asam no maka me kasa ye mahi and say o say according to Mr. Joseph Bediako, the situation raises fundamental question about compliance in petroleum sector particularly when lifting the petroleum product is largely conducted on a cash and carry system. It's money in the hand, bag na ground. Utu yes kana answer now. What you mean? Oil nako. It's a banny saying. And on what you mean the oil nako ya? 2018.
And I'm saying I'm cutting deals so Tom.
Sir.
Deals. I'm cutting deals. Oil ni be cry they smuggle. Oh, yeah, let's call a spade though. It is hard time now on mine no baby I do no. Say ya man no cre and anymore. We can't do anything. Say ya man no cre and any. Even previous government minimum ban way say obi kwaje contractor or more than 10% a minimum. But can attest say previous government minimum bia or say oh kwaje contractor just so 10%. Even contract na kwa wo kwaje kwa they are specific people in fact wo form so be die to any gabi mo one form so a wo bua wo nya bi even the party own people they were crying. It is a if your friend say cash na hand now at the end of the day when to me and take tax no and free mama yeah does that mean say moti na modi is there's a question mark there. Does that mean if a cash and carry which means so chia tax in a shame. I say what could do a restaurant and they receipt bro. We tax no also. It is a cash and carrier, which means sikano akodi obi when we di eneka abeda wana. It's a also adiswadam so honorable. Mun hwehwem adekwantia ade we ye cash and make story no me reading nyina. It's a jana ama me apono say a cash and carry. So if indeed a cash and carrier, not just a sikana kodi obi botom, obi edi sikano, into a kodi hene, a fire hene, and also government to any other mu adie yo. We will do my papa because I say, Mumma Ghana for any GDA be womumu. GDA Ghana for benya womumu sa mo dear. Sabi mama say mo de monsa, ebe bo man sike munya funyafu. Mama say mumbe mismanage economy no. Mama say mo be ye excessive borrowing na mom nye sika akodi ne wa ye so de ba no wo be make sure say mo de beba e ja de bia ya me ka asem bi say sa ban we obetumi ayade nyina fefefe ono de opon fight galamse na nsuo nyina ni nte ono de on setting ndwuma no ma nyina so nte na unemployment rate enko form na se oye scratch my back I scratch my back na wentumi achi nipa ba kupo hwe adana me ne honorable Hosena and a youth guy be young guy be ba honorable nchen oso honorable mo na ya amukọ radio so any TV me de masse me hia to wanim me kwa na me ka so be pe dwumo o se okwa monka aban no omo de omo nsa bobo ye sika mu ama ene youth edwuma ni ho no mo nchi omo maye I was shocked say boy na be ka asem say na asem hia o se na ono na asem hia no o se yen youth no ya asem hia ni enti if this aban etumi ya de nyina fefefe na mo etumi a prosecute even in Tatia one person na mo betena ho mo ya I scratch my back you scratch my back they say maybe no na ya papa afenyo market say ka say omo je double salary no na ya wo ho akwanya say yes you prosecute we ya wo mo hwe with the hope say be amoso mo back mo be favor ye pe
okay
it will make sure say if it's indeed cash and carry not just akodi obi ho mo hwehwem and why so na you responsible say obi retrieve sika no say internal revenue say
Ghana Revenue Authority
say ya why mo energy me dey twa to no say the various offices no me pa mo chow mo ma supervision na ya high obi ko officer eja me hu bi da okwa obeda saa no asa ba fie na aban atua neka na nyina a cost loss to the state it is a young fan say supervision is higher monitoring and evaluation that is one serious thing as for my lucky we don't monitor we don't evaluate we just yakwa adwuma yapon ye wie at the end of the day no bo say scandals can be aya basani ehu kwan a fa so but if sad the monitoring and evaluation no say abai way to me shemu kena now the show being sa making sure say aha no ma koso aha omo ye omo adwuma pepepa menim say oh omo be good foundation na UP abetwa
Fuseni me kenkan yiya na se bi ba madwene mu say oil marketing company 50 something and about 1 billion Ghana cedis from 2018 to 2025 wo mu ntua menim say nyo mo nko na ede omanika ye wo enwumeku amgo bakesa de omanika for instance me ye bibi me ye hwehwemu bi na wo mo a companies to oil Ghana ha no na eso mo my corporate tax bi corporate tax I saw on the mind this mounting around 2.6 billion US dollars and there's some of them I say corporate tax now no say any say oboka say okay oil na ebetu no wo mo dey transaction be ya no mo ko see two oil no ankore way back bottle way back one ye ba ma mo 1 cedi wo mo to ankore no bottle way back mako 10 1 cedi no ma maye o ma 70 pesos me wan go to be 10 and see wo hwe no there's some of my any additional oil entitlement na sika say ya jefi sa companies are into oil Ghana no is over 3 billion US dollars sabe kono nso ne nam IMF pre sa sika koro na bi obi kono akwaje ne de ahye no me nka se sa na tie but sa na me so madwene ye me ese sanke ya dwuna ma no anka ji sa sika no enti wani mu die wo ho fufo so die wo ho obi ade ho wogi se sanke ye de adwene ko so se ye kwa fighter se sika no a anka yi le vie ma ba ye on popular no kra no
omo ye cake
anka ma enti no ye bia mu he force se because ye ka se ene ye ya na ye oil marketing company na se betua ono na so betua obi atua obi apo so betua to he for na se ye blame is it GRA is it why Juma no why na ka se ya want me anye ye hold so ni responsible say ko responsible and now say yenye say because 2018 to 2025 year how many years impo by 7 years
7 years
hey
ebi mo
ye ko ni say ni
ye ko 8 years
yes why danger
yo Ayakobna this issue very painful there menu about the fact that political line to blame the MPP government and talk about.
Na someone amwa be ma okay,
that's a silent one. Ukasa na nyina, ukasa to MPP. I didn't interject. I am here the far MPP who na one hour this Canada. These are the pictures that sometimes they paint to the people. So all power no one to me and prosecute to be then abaya about trust as a sound more crown. The Obian force will be said power no more. And if you are in government and you have all the machineries, you have all the powers, and you suspect that Obi Edijro, Obi Efa Ghana Sika. No one to me prosecuting the Pakuna television do neighbor Baba Kanwasama, Nesawara. But Namanka, this taxes here amount for EVD. Taxes are a bindia, I say Omotriano. Oman Kasa Obi, I'm saying story, and I say a woman or copy no read. Oman Kasa Obi no file. Even the companies that are listed here, yeah, the amount be a company no who say company we amount to eka. Ewa paper issue.
Yeah, the woman.
Yet she stood here and say there, MPP abai baby a call ebi mu kotokum. Abra onim say paper no e publish you know what the company be a ne din attaching the amount odika. It means that enko be an inchen. But company no own tree. E hona na asedi. There ni pako no ede okono kohwe. E make sure the taxes no yaje ama oman no. Ono na ede yehwe. There be a corruption and politicians here the bobru ye hu damala. Na one omo ye the main cause of our problem no. Na omo afa omo hedi. Nipa ese also supervise or make sure there yaje ye taxes no nyina ono ye ne den. Wa ye ne djuma na sa wa ye ne djuma. Companies now montree no companies ye omo den because almost evade tax which is illegal in our laws. Just for so baka ye companies are evading na companies na omo ye ejo kobo na we kaya somewhere around 2014 2015 so baka ya the mainstream one omo two ya oil na kasa no for good 6 months. Today, my OD bottle here example. Say yes, soon the number of barrels are. Or modoko na ya give taxes na ya give ya percentage. Na ade aye de susu oil. Oil gauge aye de susu ya the number of barrels I got to a day no. Na I say for 6 good months. Na sekana ekwa hifa. Until that time na akonfu wa Ghana hana no more ni Ghana ha. 6 good months na you see dipstick. Gauge keke yedo susu oil ebe who the number of barrels are omo de fi Ghana kwa no na I say 6 good months na kwabra ne ti Ghana hade onu de yanka de omo ye den nti se what hold mo no pese oya blame game about MPP abaying because it start from the 2018 no MPP abaying na ya we can get numerous of examples from the NDC.
Then the politicians
and it's not going to help me and you.
More disappointed your mind.
Exactly. So it's not
we no abaye no ko so that
is why we should not be politicizing the whole thing. That is why we should let those who are responsible omo carry their cross. The GRA friends director general and also friend commissioner general no onu na ye na se de o hwehwe no bebi asika no wona AGS back tax evasion abambe no omba abam fisuna abam fufuru babia ohu say companies be tax evasion anamebwa do you tag that particular government there omoko ene nyina no omo nyina ye yefo ana ntimi nua man your politics them oya the director no person attack MPP we will have numerous examples from the NDC to cite and then also equalize and it will not help any the nation builder nti ami mama party there yanka say yanhwe no we are responsible those responsible should be arrested even those who are evading the tax no ayamra omobusu ewa Ghana mra HSL o evade tax or crime so those people should be arrested. Companies are involved in nyina either they should close them down or they should pay outright so that close to 1 billion Ghana cedis so
ketwa
until say the MPP NDC are not 1 billion cedis no so akoyeka wa Ghana hana until me ya politics about it my party and the directors involve omo de dan nyina omo wo ho MPP ko na MPP ba omo da so wo office ho omo na omo ya adwumayefo a omo hwe ukọ takra de porta ukọ tama porta one omo hwe giare adwuma GS kaya taxes ni nyina they are not politicians. So if they fail to do it's amina awu na ebe ka ho abom na hold one responsible for them to perform their duty. Nti me sra aban we say whoever is involved in that should not be spared. Whoever they feel that our hand our dam scanner okay ya omo anya omo djuma ye no I said the pakon and I pay na me kan wa different TV station me say aban djuma oh yeah because job security aban djuma bia no job security ni high because you born ho ban djuma ye ni bia na you born ho ban na ba yi na fi ho krampa sometimes we get unions no more baba back in the pakun say ne pakun why there you if you are right na ade nyina e wo ho but nipa ne ya ade wrong he should not be protected. The person should be fished out. The paper didn't do us any good because name now model also bedia could be no release that yes yeah. No release that fact no other paper more publish you know but they should have also named those who are involved, those who are responsible. They've named only the companies, but this in the DRA officials are only responsible to make sure that the Mexican are retrieving their names are left out. Why? The name and shame is part of this game. So their names should have been filtered. Name na ye dead am kofo na ka de omo ye dem djuma na omo anye say aban e ye omo bibia na nyina ye get to say bone say na omo ye ya aban echi omo aso. But say yen dem na it harness say the political footballer they will get away with it.
Honorable me obia I am some to me ha me pa anti na Dr. Kachem so kwabra odwene Ghana obi bra bewu
obi pi be kosoro
because na me bi wa menti ase
ena ma we Ghana mapa.
You are being there to perform a specific job. She say oil marketing company no because ade no e cash and carry.
Yeah.
You know so oil marketing company no wodi mu oil dodo abafa de ko ana no mu etu dodo esiso chia. Enti se won chia 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, abro so 6 months quickly. Eso kwaji usika.
Now you denying them the product.
Yes, I'll deny them the product.
Yes.
Oh man name because what they can. Utu we are obesa be to obojuma so. Yatina sia man abedu be bi aduri. Wonum de na yehu. Other sectors nso a omo so entua no. Che se eye honyan. Se na fo se nika ye. And abana breso technocrats not to one so no hwe sanke tu because sika no. No no akonkon ba bi din. Me ne on former MPB any minister bi to kwan abrosan kakaka pa to aso 3 osukwabra hu den yesi we eye adwumakuo bi government institution bi penin ne dia ana wasi dan sande ahan oman no ode ahan senate
aye business
ono de oman ni sika wasa adwumakuo ni one of these tourism ayibi penny no da no onu na wasi da no Sunday hands net on account to ubia no se be the politician e be blame no woni se bra so se ma technocrats no hu say they are rather the woman ku o man chain politicians per the kinkan
eja ba me to aso free baby honorable mi nya be mafusi ni ende or ended by saying say it's about time I name and shame or my corporates na oma one we are involved in some of this a camera in near mom de mother Ghana ya me ka fa ho ne say ye name and shame no ye kwa ko di 69 years and na Ghana for hina ye mofra obi asua e boy papa Dr. Adekye Nsroma Baso said the father of the nation. Yamfa sa kwanya we aso ne yembo womo ya de papa no abaso se ne be ya e kiremba no e be motivate you to stand right and do Ghana right. It me fa sa kwanya we so no ma bo e honorable ato forcing abaso ato is forcing any great economic management team no or say wow what a wonderful team esan say so wo kai report na and starting and free evading of taxes and starting and free 2025 was it way back in 2018 abesi in there usha woman landing major recovery operation be a woman making sure say woman evade the taxes be it small medium or large scale ni na ye befa kwan bi so ni agigi sa sika ni na na ye de aboa amagana madagana ye de ejina ne na so enti ma me mbo o maba so adwuma de ye agiare ne other agencies no o ma establish o mo di detect sa ye nkrofo we a wo ma evade taxes no eye taxes pay yes levies eso eka ho rent sani awudi kai na ade ana nka ye cash your friend is saying cash and carry no what would me find ways and means be evade ya wo na mesa to aso aka say see your cut taxes see ye hwe kwan a anase the benefits our man here dey any free taxes eja wonim me to kwan ekope ayaresa kakra me ko Canada na wonim eja me hwe attention na me nyaye services na wonim asema me catch my husband. My husband is based in Canada. The catch and say, "Wouldn't be say me ye juma okure ma. I think say me salary ni beche aban no." These were my words. Me salary ni nyaya me the beche aban no, so that I will continue to enjoy this kind of benefits. Abra say be me ho akire me a me yare a me ye mre no. Aban no to me e dey ebu nani etimi twa nani e dey ehwe me. E say Ghana for ye adwuma aban no tie sika kakra edibu o man no ye hu the benefits ye free taxes no and na obi wo ho offer ne ti offer ne phone no offer radio and na me kwan ye and na ye hospitals no your friend say no bed syndrome and na ye nya sika wo hwa aban we obai odi niam bebra tutu na kwan mu se ne be ya Ghana fo benya hoto na se taxes esa ban no edituate asanyama no so wunchia wo fa kana na kwan bi so na wa evade se ne be ya wunchia e be ye den na omanfo no anasa oman no benya mfaso tax me bo management economic management team abaso no through this means no se ne ejadi esa kan ye no no so no mutimi hwe ya 2026 budget statement o mu read ye no yetimi remove e-levy because they say no Ministry of Finance and Economic Management in say you was sika the baby we don't necessarily have to tax the ordinary Ghanaian and who no and so what me abolish e-levy what me emission tax free ho what me betting tax obi kara say yem buy kiti almost omunyai wo so yes air tax wo say na be yo ho be chirom eja ye ka ni na ye niema ye de atoto akwan mu say na be ya Ghana ni onipa na ana citizen of Ghana no be de no ho na obenya no ho na bra aba ye den akonanim enti be de so many minim say they are using different means wo mo de be retrieve it will not end with the oil companies. It's going to go down to various corporate organizations what would the so Ghana dear we don't have any means of tracking them and retrieving our monies. We are also ready certain incentives so they companies they are engaged in corporate social responsibilities. One for bet me with tax return company na me read the report me who say even February 2026 there's a company be a friend Capstone abina my yachi not prosecute na for sha bank for 6 months. These are the measures abina so what they shisha kwan say dey be ya enkonkoye say kanana madam for no and a your company into a baby Ghana nya we aya ban papa aba wo hwese niema ina betoto na kwa mama Ghana for yenya ho mfaso ene wo de mahama care Ghana medical trust fund aba sasika ni na ye de beko ho se ne omo critical illness no ye betumi aden aboa wom obi wo ho ko hospital sika o de be beto aduro ni nua se ye kasi gold se ufi ase na wo yare na wo ni sika wo beko akọ ye beko sa wo yare wo beko akutu da na to form na wo de akọ yi sika ye de akọ ene aban we se wo de nhihye we aba wo critical illness wo ni sika wo non communicable diseases sabita fraction niema bi wo watu efutuo bi ato ho a wo betimi anya moa efri ho nana anaja umpe we upede media maja to say under his excellency John Dramani Mahama any nhihye ya wo mu dia to won ye dia by papa and e dia bre Ghana for in totality we are reaping the benefit of it. Into Ghana for hina ya afi ba ko pe na mo dia maye nsu afi ennan but we afi ba ko ya ban we dia nsu so na say the benefit no we are getting it into obi anya abotre first no news we headlines won't say you don't get positive headlines say because it's a positive your friend is saying adiaba say buy adetect say over 54 companies e wo Ghana ha omo lift oil e wo Ghana ha no my baby taxes aban fa kwan bia ehu behia so obetimi retrieve sika no na ye hye yem puntujumo na Ghana edi ho ana age ne ho afa say these are some of the things that we need to be celebrating as a country.
1 minute why na correct honorable
me pacho your time no so me pacho yes correction be as na your time honorable Kasima na me de pass ye monkrofo ba so let me use this opportunity to say are you call to the IGP Christian and no come police in a bribe because on my speech be am na kan say to say okuma police bribe ye be chill police no nye ampani ampa it's about to say police di bia person di e ba bontiba no so osomo man na ampa nti ni se ebo nipa ba so a ade a eboa pa nti ye wura Christian tete hu no no pay wonu apamfo ye mamwache ama mmoni adwuma Fuzeni
yes sir
minority say there mo na mo kwama kokofu ese bo kwama mo gidigidi on kwama kuma to mo yem na mo welfare edam akoma so pa ma me hwe time no ye wo I think 15 minutes until we there ye be che no sa pepe 555 bye
Egeko wala said that they did have issue in the last minute ana
e dey ye be che me hwe kwa no bi anfo bi
dama cocoa farmers no to be honest omuhu e mobo there is another some your cocoa farmer na me do cocoa based on the projected price or ya available on the market no me do onu na me susun na me de hyase eye me koyedwuma nti samle ya farming activities edwuma ambedi wo hodo mo nyina no oye sikasam pa eba fan kofu mo watwa ebinumu ba do ebinumu ba fomoki gate ebinumu ba ya pollination na ade nyina no oye sikasam nti se me ya ma adwin se sisi a cocoa bag bia no me ton ambanya 3650 na me da ye me projection akagi ebia loan ewo obi ho especially ebi no motumegi efi one hour moto cocoa ne nchen na omo da eye omo djuma thinking there say cocoa no so na say ukoyi anasa onya ba 1 bag na 2 bag ebi tumi ada egidam karon dem efi ho na in the middle of the buying time na ye to ade no na abanya abakati o say ya te price no so efi 3650 eba by 2578 na sika eba nya no na say sika na expect no ne do be dem apato and one thing Oma cocoa farmers are very disappointed in there before NDC for baba abem no na omutumi ekọ cocoa farmers in nchen ekakete obo say there are cocoa farmers like them they feel their pain and they know what the cocoa farmers are going through and because of that nanto yento aba emfa mo na abandada no esisi omu na yaba cocoa no yedeba cost 6500 na yedama cocoa farmers no na cocoa farmers no omu nu agi yi pa na omu eyedama de na nyina no thinking there the cocoa prices no ever stable nti aban efim no and cocoa farmers no so tie no ye omunya asopa etie the opposition ekan no no to aba massively order ma NDC for ba abem no omo ba he no eye kwabona na books a ye de ma NDC for no na nka me feel say at that particular time no say eka wo ho a abandon na edijawa too heavy in a sense that untumi enye hotwe nka that time no nka say o shas de wo ya bibi efa ho but aban we etu cocoa boom from 3,100 got 3,000 friends and 3,650 omotu price no ko
na based on the international market and
I will come to the international market issue. Me patch say that is one issue that I'm now addressing about a car da ho no ono na meka ho asem no because oba na a car da ho na otumotu cocoa boom ko 3,650. Apart from that no na President Mahama call no thank you tour or the Western North asem o ka tell on there say oni asase a ko you asase na dua cocoa because cocoa price no abeye de ye pa no be price no be kosoro ye pa e da mom no mo nyina bo nse me de man no that wasn't a campaign time that was the time our President Mahama be president ne ye wia ya kotena ho adwene ho na e kede cocoa prices no world market price akofom nti cocoa farmer na ono etine baby a ne tire nkan ne nan nkan no ono momu yankwate wo no prices no so na emfa mbra fom about 2,578 na enya NDC for sebi omo embu cocoa farmers nka ebeye de ba de atia cocoa farmers no about 70 something years back when cocoa started, when we started the cocoa board till date cocoa board the end to cocoa farmer price in Sudan prices no so any stable well marketed all the time there are fluctuations ebim October so October fo anabebwa nto abandon na end say abredo cocoa farmers na omo etiri nka omo na nka no well market price no to me affect omo no etiri omo price no about 10 million na eyi feel so
Bebo, be pese nya clarification kakra bi wa ha. Eye cocoa na o matogu odada no, na mo so muntua, o mutua ebo ne ateso na se. De o matogu on de o mutua kadada no.
Ono
na mo no foforo na ye ba beto no. Na o mo ba beto na no, na o mo ebetua new prices.
You are now even bringing in the difference. Me am difference na bia but so the difference na ba am me chirikim ne there. One omo de kan to omo cocoa dada no. Ono the old price na ebetua da am. But one I ever told omo cocoa sisi ade ko no omo so eden omo de na yate so ede ba fom no but because of that nanti omo hold to cocoa to no for some time na platform na yede time cocoa eyi no crampo omo yeden omo sisi nti cocoa na ye to do go hold my president kade yen kotua no I think somewhere around 12 of this month or something like I forgot of the date na president kade my direction there omo kotua cocoa farmers na okay till date cocoa farmers no mo sanka omo sika. Even the directives now president Emma in na till date cocoa farmer ba company hono ma nesa aka nesika.
We are sure.
I'm telling you I'm from cocoa area in the western region. Not even a single person has received a pay from them. Na ya guso ayeto a friend say new one see or no price near about 2,500 Ghana cedis no. Na ya to edema ko no mo ton no mo so. Na minority ya wo hono mo you are representing the people. We must speak on their behalf. We must tell them there. Almost kind of Mahama Hall, they should go and take it because they knew that prices no aya okosoro no perform. Now they promised them that they were going to give them 6,500.
Sabre na no market 6,007 no. Na market price is
no, we were not talking of market price.
So we will say market price in the ton. Enti sabre no market
price in the
okay. Enti ye cocoa ton mu no. E den determine Sika say the mercury phone.
It's irrelevant in this particular matter.
It is. It's very relevant.
It's irrelevant.
Because why
it's irrelevant. In MPP time, Yaba 2017. MPP for Yaba 2017. Yaba 2017. Now price near $3,000 per bag.
Okay.
Arabibwa. I didn't so at the back about 1,800. MPP didn't complain there. Well, market price about exactly.
Okay,
and that is why even Cote d'Ivoire, since Cote d'Ivoire prices now, it's the same price. I know the last price now. You see the previous price. I have it here just this morning. Just before
minority. It's a minority. Minority.
Eja me da say na onim ye ka GR asem no if you are making the submission penafu say the buy so national issue say the ye nye na MPP and this okay.
To me nye na MPP and this.
Sa no kan no. But
Nigeria
ye ba ko asem the emphasis has been MPP NDC. It is saying no nim.
They are two different issues altogether. They are two different issues altogether. We're talking about people and we're talking about
MPP because currently what they are doing, they are holding on to straw. They are drowning and they are holding on to straw. I didn't think that make us a jump of 5 minutes. Let me give you a little analysis of the situation. The patrol, 5 minutes. Now a ton of cocoa, $10,000. It is all calculated regulatory now, ye protect and I the ton cocoa now. Now I say ye tia cocoa farmers 70% of that 10,000.
Good. Now cocoa
at that time, cocoa farmers no, 3,200. Per bag.
I don't know what 13,000.
And NDC manifesto a platform so cast that yo. See a 70% of 10,000 there. There's a cocoa farm at least. Bag 7,000.
70% of 13,000. Yes.
And this for a so ekasaya no kure. And Mahama eba no. Popo or here prices na world market immediately. And no increase the bag price ye the cocoa farmers. E man ko 3,000 almost 600 Ghana cedis, which was very good. Unfortunately, no. Fast forward, world market and prices now are declining absolutely. Some no can say, and then 1 ton of cocoa no, $4,200.
No, but equal 13,000.
And I 70% of that 10,000, 4,200. Me I sure say cocoa farmer when ya bet to say be 1,008. Na mom no ye hwe enu na ye hwe inputs a cocoa farmers na ye na ye ntumi endu o mabro into aban kasa a consider instead of the 70% no aban currently is paying cocoa farmers 90%. Abanya or Jean Amanfo.
We are not caring. We don't care about the percentage.
We don't care about the percentage.
What we need is for the cocoa farmer to
get the price
out there because you didn't promise that percentage. You told them
to take care of recurrent expenditure. When him na ye cocoa bobusia, near their baby teacher foka because we are not able to manage our economy. About we said that be. Let's live within our means. Yen treat your international debt. Yen require be so be stabilize dollar CD rate. Send your be ya uko market kwampa. Ubet me do sika kakra na ide atade. And this is the prudent management of the current government. And why not so no? What more to say? Now the general Ghanaian farmer is making the benefit of it. And now apart from say who say internationally no international market cocoa prices are above from no buying more 90% and yes 70 bill. And which no you share fertilizer chemicals and your friend say knapsack machines near they are buying making sure say they are on point be better than aquema farm and and which no we are currently establishing a cocoa scholarship for cocoa tertiary scholarship so they be foundation amagana for a cocoa farmer side there enya that freedom when we acknowledge the service of the cocoa farmer. You acknowledge say these are contributors to our GDP. Yes, so we appreciate them. Now, will make the system flexible and comfortable. So they may contribute to the development of the country. However, we cannot lose sight of the international market value. Essence, we say a very simple question. Also, it's irrelevant. How can any non can the Bema and who here cross in our quotation, we should even make mention of international prices because in Ghana, their price and idea. But are you telling us, young Kosabi as a government, you have sika so near farmer cocoa farmers ana. You're just not being a good citizen, if I must call you, because all your beer would your mind will be a co anima. You bet you quiet but first I bet to see near my year.
Some disappointed because Pemo some more kind of day called nature say. I didn't say when you say this on Monday can explain the Nsroma say this is how near Meko and to be a demukuni.
Eja, the conversation is still ongoing. Women, we are still giving them the old value. But Tony say ya no dear. Most world market price no. Na abusuya for ye nara yen jojo. Ni ehwe kwan ye befa so ye betimi aboa cocoa farmers. Ye pesa bo belu so initially no. Na people for cry advocates then they will smuggle the cocoa out until say na ye very deny. Master, we are in this country. And now some of us, me sorry anopa, me share me local news, we are me share international news. We know what is happening. And now Côte d'Ivoire, cocoa bag of cocoa, 1,220 Ghana cedis. How much is so? Half of 1,220 Ghana cedis. Please check the record.
1,200. No.
Check the record.
It's not Ghana.
Me say check the record.
It's not true. It's here. It's not true.
You are converting about 1,220 Ghana cedis. And this year buying your for John Dramani Mahama Sidabio. Yet they ain't to me cocoa farmers. Instead of 70%, no, we are giving them 90% to relieve them and to support them. Send a bay Juma no moyen. Ya papa no ya mameno. Me mabusu for do na obufuko your friend say achim. Omo hinasu so aye cocoa farmers. Na ye kan ya kire mu say aban we ya otiso no odwin me no ho. And next o market first no na emu 5 kilo bag of 5 kilo of rice. Now 170 Ghana cedis. Because of the prudent economic management, our marketer and move 5 kilo, 70 Ghana cedis. It's once a year manager a year to send a beya. Yes, so there will be some level of stability in our economy. No, Mr. Ramusabu in Abubenya Butrena Matia, Samuna Matuaba, what percentage of Mudima Mahama. It's a Ghana phone, I will GDS from Kubia or Papa Wemu, so bet to me. Now, we can hear my papa, you will say, which is the
Any pa ni hu
4 minutes.
Any ni pa we di ewu. Now person or accept say me di ewu. Na mo be go ahead e defend it. Sanipa no suro no. E sanipa na ni MPP for.
Yes.
Se cocoa farmers enyim ewudie pa MPP for di e wo cocoa board.
But we never reduce their price.
You couldn't even
almost 10 minutes.
Share say cocoa farmer no ebimu eye tiasefo say me ne otukọ no call round.
No, so we are NDC.
Me NDC ni.
Only NDC.
Me Ghana ni a me tell you one year.
Citizen.
Are you really fasting? Are you really fasting? Cocoa farmers no ne ekoso no ebi mo te ase na se cocoa farmers ni ni mewudi a the previous government edi wo cocoa border and come the aba any belt and the be ka omo so mo ba omo na so a but at the end of the day first one make us also my politicize because all to me politicize Nigeria General Commission when they yi no enya aban enya wa ban na yi no it is a mismanagement akoso am fan kwasha wan ebi na koko de ende wo politicizing no. Meanwhile, the prices na ye determine no. It's from the world market. Just Monday, me call Angel TV na Kofi Tonto to Baumia. Also crude oil is determined by the world market. Na ade na koko ne de one person more accept to say is determined by the world market. Maybe so on abu asembako. 2023, who could loan? Some would be a rollover. Rollover now went to me and yet. Sikane suwa anyone. Sikane way. It's not what they do. It's what they do. They have been exposed. Supply cocoa 700,000 metric ton. Musika. Abra cocoa board the one more researchers, more indicators. But to me, they calculate a year per ton, sir. Move to media supply. By the end of the day, you ended up supplying 400,000 metric ton. Which means you only.
So what happened to the person?
So what happened to the balance?
What happened to that person?
Why is the
Okay. Na be mama kwan na ye de djumade ni nyina besi. Eti mame na efia kranche wase. Na me na honorable Betty Crosby Mensa enka ni afan play north. Na se bedwane Betty na ti ha no. Na fe Fuseni Isa ono so campaign communication team no ho. Me da masese munya bre na mobile. Mame monitor na yen sori so na Brian William Deladem na wa woda papa. Say yen kan chiro say omawo entini nkwasa nso na ba ko ewa na ka me boni taw na fe we mentumi ankan ni nyina mo fanche me ebre nti na de ode ba yi ACP azekwasi sokpa ewa masama dosu wonso eye wa woda we de mentumi ambo so mo fanche me ebre nti ye de besi na ya de pim ha na ya memi de be share a critical issue and some ebeka no aye ensem bebre kokwa se be san bebre ni aba beka as we speak amane ba routers de ba bon teacher say ukoko divoir memu a e say the button no almost on 800 to 1000 CFA francs into convertible Ghana mu a cedis mu e yesen e ho na asem wo no me di de ja kwabena dia gadogo me me dagba mo na yira me kata